Hi friends, welcome back to CrystalCooks. Today I'm making sweet potato casserole with butter pecan crumble topping. For this recipe you will need for the filling 4 pounds of raw sweet potatoes diced into chunks, 2 large eggs, a quarter cup of butter softened, half a cup of milk, half a cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of salt, a quarter teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon. For the crumble topping, you will need 5 tablespoons of butter, 2/3 cup of brown sugar, half a cup of all-purpose flour, a quarter teaspoon of salt, and 1 cup of chopped pecans. I have used this recipe for several years now for all of my family holiday meals. I love sweet potatoes, and this has become a crowd favorite. I'm making this for a family holiday party, so I'm doubling this recipe today. Gather your ingredients and set them aside. Then you're going to wash and dry all of your sweet potatoes. This makes it easier when you go to peel your sweet potatoes as they can stain your hands. Then you're going to peel your potatoes and cut them into chunks. Cutting them into smaller chunks helps to cook them faster as sweet potatoes are denser than regular potatoes. If you're planning on cooking this the same day, I would go ahead and preheat an oven to 350 degrees and spray a 9x13 casserole dish or baking dish with cooking spray. On this day, I was pre-making this for our Christmas party, so I just prepped the dish I was going to cook it in. Once you're done, take your cubed sweet potatoes and put them in a pot. Fill the pot with water to about 1 inch or 2 above the potatoes and boil them on the stove for about 10 to 20 minutes or until the potatoes are very tender. Then drain the potatoes and transfer them to a bowl. This usually is not an issue, however, I had a lot of potatoes and not a big enough bowl. So I added 1 pot at a time and used my hand mixer to pre-mash the potatoes to get them to fit. Then you will add your butter, your milk, brown sugar, granulated sugar, vanilla, salt, nutmeg, and cinnamon, and mix those in using your handheld mixer. In a separate bowl, you're going to beat your eggs, then very slowly mix them into your sweet potato mixture. This is called tempering. You want to do this because when you add raw eggs to a hot mixture, it's going to cook them. So you mix them slowly so as not to cook them and have scrambled eggs in your casserole. Once everything is properly mixed, you will spoon your sweet potatoes into your baking pan and smooth it out. Now for the topping, you will need a medium microwave safe bowl. Add the butter to it and melt it in the microwave for about 30 to 45 seconds. Once the butter is melted, you're going to add the brown sugar, flour, salt, and using a fork you're going to stir it until combined. Then you're going to add the pecans and either using a fork or your hands mix it all together. Once everything is well combined, evenly spread the topping over the filling. I use my hands to make sure that I get an even topping. Then cover with aluminum foil. You can refrigerate this for up to 3 days. This recipe also freezes well. Once you're ready to cook it, place it uncovered in the oven, preheated to 350 degrees, and bake for 40 to 50 minutes. Since I made this ahead of time, mine were refrigerated and took between 50 to 60 minutes to cook through. I was cooking at my parents' house and had completely forgotten to show them going into the oven. But these were a big hit and they make a wonderful side to any holiday party. This is my sweet potato casserole recipe. Comment sweet potatoes below to get a printable version of this recipe. Thanks for cooking with me today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.